Now I have a question.
Everything's going to be fine.
I know, everything's going to be fine. I believe everything is going to be fine. I really do. But I have a teenager.
Well, everything's going to be fine.
So everything's going to be fine with my teenager too?
Surprising as that seems.
Yeah, and I think it's harder to believe everything's going to be fine with a teenager than it is with a baby for some reason. But I have a teenager that's the mule, and I'm Jerry behind the teenager, trying to get it to go the right way, and scared it's going to go off, and I'm on the plow, and I
cut the traces and let it go.
Just let it go. I mean, because that's what I'm inclined to do. Like, stop trying to punish her for doing wrong and just say, okay.
What you want to do is acknowledge that her instincts are righter than anybody knows. And when you remember that, in other words, we've been talking about how no matter where you are on the emotional scale, that your impulse is to come toward the vibration of well-being. Mm-hmm. And teenagers especially have all of this enthusiasm for life and all of these contradictory messages of how to live life, and so many people pulling at them from so many different directions, and one voice that says, I know it feels chaotic, one voice like a mother with reason that says, I know it is chaotic, I can see that it must be. And while it was very different in my teenage time, I can only imagine how it is for you. You're a good kid, meaning life is supposed to be good to you. And I trust that not only will you figure it out all right, but that you are figuring it out all right. Let your dominant intention as you are expressing to your child be an intention to soothe into vibrational connection. Give us some details.
It makes sense to do that, but where I'm stumbling is when she then makes a bad choice. It's clearly bad choice. For example, decided not to go to school, or
bad because
didn't study and failed a test.
Bad because
I guess it's bad because I guess what's bad about that choice is there wasn't really anything concretely bad. Maybe it's my perception.
Maybe
things will only get worse, right? Oh, yeah, it is. I mean, so
here's the thing.
I don't know.
We want to put it to you in a way that you can hear it, because so if I want to know something about a computer program,
right,
and I find the information and I'm thrilled as I learn it and apply it, that's attraction at its best.
Right.
But when somebody wants me to learn something that I have no interest in, and I force myself to do it to please them, I have set myself outside of my own vibrational guidance system. And the thing that she knows, that so many children know, that their parents have forgotten, they are trying to demonstrate their determination to be guided from in their own crack.
Right.
Where adults that long ago gave up their relationship to their 2 points of vibrational relativity, that long ago let society or the system or the government or the teacher or the mother or somebody else want something from them. In other words, so many adults are still guiding themselves as they are seen through the eyes of others, rather than guiding themselves in vibrational relationship to what feels best. And so we are not kidding you when we tease you and say, and what is so wrong about her not wanting to, about her rebelling about doing something that she didn't want to do in the first place.
Right.
Are you really so believing that the natural nature of your children is so terrible that if you don't rein them in, they will go amok?
I guess that's what I was thinking.
Nothing could be more backwards.
I guess I thought that.
Most do.
Right.
Most believe that you're determined to fail if I don't force you into success.
That's right.
And the opposite is true.
What was I thinking?
want to feel good, and I want to align, and I came forth as energy into this environment of contrast in order to give birth to desires. And we want to say to you, source energy is summoning these teenagers, all of you, summoning you. And those teachers are pulling in the opposite direction. Think about it. Source energy is saying, come this way, you bright and brilliant one. And the teacher is saying, you need to study or you're going to be a moron. And source energy is saying, you're magnificent as you are and still becoming. And your teacher is saying, I fear for your future experience because you're demonstrating no aptitude toward anything that is worthwhile. And source energy is saying, it is our promise to you that life will always be good. And the teacher is saying, if you don't do it my way, your life is going to always be bad. And source energy is saying, you are abundant with good things and you are worthy of all good things. And you are good where you are and getting better. And society is saying, I'm worried about where you are. You don't measure up on the chart. I've measured you against others with no real active or accurate criteria. And I am dismayed with what I see. And therefore, I want to kick you while you're down. And then I want to rub salt in the wounds. And then I want to complain about why you're not bouncing back. And we say, we would not go there either. Now, we have exaggerated this, we know, but you have a powerful teenager on your hands with incredible determination to guide her own life. And the sooner you let go of the traces, the less you're going to be dragged through the furrows. Because you're never going to hold that horse back.
No, I'm not doing a very good job, so I think I'll try it.
Good.
It sounds reasonable. Thank you.
It is
I
reasonable.
appreciate it.
Yes?